Hello there, Kieran of K-Tech Electricians here again. Both excited and nervous today. I've got my inspection for gas safe register to make sure that I'm competent for working on gas installations. So just revising my stuff ready for the assessment. Please offer any constructive criticism you can. Remember, there's going to be students and stuff reading this, so any corrections that you can make to my method will be helpful for everybody concerned. Last but not least, me. It's been a while since I've done ACTS, which is the qualification you need to do in order to work on gas installation, so I'm a bit rusty, just trying to remember how to do this. So let's start with the meter at my installation. My installation is not new, so the regulations are a little bit more forgiving in terms of pre-existing installations. You're not just testing the pipework, you're also testing the appliances attached to the end of them. So here we go. This is a Landis & Gyr E6 electronic meter. I've looked up in my regulations, and this is permitted a drop of 8 millibar, but hopefully we're not going to get that much of a pressure loss, but that's what it's permitted. The chubbier U6 type meters are allowed a 4 millibar loss. So yeah, in a way I'm quite happy I've got this meter, although it's a bit of a nightmare to read. Press the red button, it says please wait. Right, it says it's a credit. It's actually a paid monthly meter. There's no keys or anything to insert. So press it again, and it now gives me my meter reading. Okay, so I'm going to start by doing a let-by test. Let-by test I will do by placing LDF, leak detection fluid, all up the ECV, which is the emergency control valve, the ball connection there, and the anaconda, which goes to the governor. I'm going to check this for bubbling of the leak detection fluid. If I'm happy there's no smell of gas, I'm going to proceed by connecting up my ECV into the off position. Undo the test nipple. Now I'm going to connect up my manometer, which I've zeroed. Okay. Right, what I'm looking for on let-by is between 7 and 10 millibar. I'm just set there on 9 at the moment, so I'm happy that that's within the range. I'm now going to wait 1 minute to ensure that there's been no loss. Lovely, that's 1 minute completed. I should mention now that the 8 millibar drop that I was talking about was in relation to the tightness test, rather than this, which is the let-by test. Let-by test means I'm testing the equipment provided by the gas company, so that their stuff is not letting by. If their stuff was letting by, the pressure would be increasing because it's allowing gas to flow into the system where it shouldn't be. But we're lucky because there's no increase. So now I'm going to do the tightness test, which is I'm going to increase the gas gently, and I'm aiming to get between 20 and 21. Going up gently there. Brilliant. Okay, and I've just stopped it on the meniscus. The bottom of the liquid is just there, exactly on 20. Okay, so now I'm going to wait 2 minutes for this tightness test. Okay, 2 minutes has passed. I've not noticed any perceivable drop in there. Again, no smell of gas. I'm happy that this installation is sound. It's not losing anything. Right, so now I'm going to go on and I'm going to fill the system up gently with gas. I'm now going to take you to the boiler. The boiler I have is a Ideal Classic LXFF 2-100. I know, because I've previously taken it off and had a look at the data badge, that it's a 31.6 kilowatt boiler, sealed. It's not a combi, and it's room sealed. I have the manufacturer's instructions here, so that if asked to refer to them, I have them physically in my hand. I've also rented a Telegan from Plumbase in order that I can do my Telegan test, PT and such like. I'm now going to turn on the boiler. I've already set the thermostat to maximum, so that it's going to be calling for heating as soon as possible. Got the lovely ignition there, and the pump is rolling. So now I'm going to go and do my test to see, I've forgotten the name of it now, the you're going to have to put that in the description. I can't remember what the name of this is, but basically I'm testing to see how much it uses. It should be using approximately that 31.6 kilowatts. Right, so let's start by taking the meter reading as it is now, preparing to measure for 2 minutes. Lovely. Okay, so the meter reading right now is 100,49443. Going to wait 2 minutes now and then take the reading again. Okay, great. Just coming up to 2 minutes now. It takes a few seconds for the figure to display. Perfect. The figure is now 10049.544. Okay, so give me a moment. Okay, so placing that data into the formula here, 3,600, that is seconds in an hour. The gas used, the difference between those two figures that I said, is 0.101 times 10.76 kilowatts per meter cubed, divided by 120 seconds, the 2 minutes that I've been timing for, equals my gross kilowatt input. So I've done that calculation, and the end result is that the calculations think it to be 32.6 kilowatts. Now remember, that's gross. I'm also to adjust that by dividing it by 1.11, which will give me the net weight, kilowattage. So that then does bring it within the plus or minus 10% that I'm permitted. The actual, well, it was already, actually, wasn't it, 32.6 is within 10% of 31.6. So I'm happy that this boiler is working as it should do. So now I'm going to go into the kitchen after turning this one off. Okay. Right, in the kitchen I've also done the same thing. I've laid out the manufacturer's instructions next to the hob. I'm going to do the same test here. I'm going to run the device. I'm going to run these ones. I've already learnt from the paperwork. Each of these is 2 kilowatts. So I'm going to put those on. The third one here, 1 kilowatt. So I'm going to run 3 at the same time, adding up to approximately 5. I've checked the data badge, which is underneath here. I don't know if you can see that. yeah, check the data badge and I can see the rating of the boiler there. I'll do that off camera, I won't do that now. And then we're pretty much there. So then I'm gonna bring the assessor in here, give him a cup of tea. I've got my various things that I've had to brush up on in order for me to pass this assessment. I've got a landlord safety certificate which I've done. I'm going to cover things like safety devices such as the FSD on that boiler. When I disconnect the gas to it, it will stop operating and hopefully cut out, or at least continue to try and reignite. Cover things like ventilation, whether it's in a cupboard or whether it's installed in the house. Going to do, or at least explain, flue flow and spillage tests, how to do them. Also discuss the fluing of the installation. I didn't show you, but it's covered with a grill to protect the user. Just also any distances that need to be borne in mind, such as the 1.5 from the roof and the termination. And that should, if I brush up on all those things, I should hopefully pass. Wish me luck, and good luck to you as well if you're doing your
Look at this
gas.
smile. Look at this smile. I passed. I passed my test. I'm so happy.
But Kieran, gas safe.